What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wealth Not Weight. I'm your host, as always, Joseph Coizza, and today we're back in my room and we're talking about something very important, and that's priorities. You have to get your priorities straight. So what are priorities? For those of you who don't know what priorities are, which I'd be kind of concerned if most people didn't know what priorities were, but priorities are, what is your focus? What are the things that you value the most? You know, when you're talking to someone and they're like, you gotta get your priorities straight. You gotta get your priorities straight. Define priorities.
Priorities is a form of the word priority. As an adjective, priority is usually defined as highest or higher in importance, rank, privilege, etc. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for priority.
Thank you. But yeah, so priorities are things that are very important to you. That's how you're going to manage your time. That's how you're going to manage your life. That's how you're going to manage your happiness. It's just the things that you value the most. Is it family? Is it, friendship? Is it working? Is it, going out and making money? Is it relaxing by the beach? What is your priorities? You have to find what your priorities are, and then the importance is, once you find them, you have to act on them. Why are priorities important? Priorities are important because that's how you're going to manage your life and manage your time. Without having priorities, without knowing what your priorities are, you're not going to be able to effectively manage things and set things up correctly. But yeah, so priorities are extremely important because without them, you can't determine what you're going to do. You can't determine what goal you're going to set. You can't have focus on the things that you want to do. You need to know your priorities. So how do you find your priorities? So this is something that kind of affected me when I went through it, is the people around me and my loved ones, my connection with them and the love and the bond that I share is always my first priority. That's always the thing I prioritize first, and that's the thing that I'm going to hopefully continue prioritizing first, because without those who are around you, without the people who care about you, without something to make that whole process, everything in life, everything that you do, without having that meaningful, there's no point in doing anything else. So you have to have the people around you that you care and love. And then after that, it's going to be things that make me better. Is it learning something new? Is it building on a skill? Is it going out and building a business? Something that's personally affecting me and making me as a person better. Maybe not necessarily financially. The business part of it could be, but maybe not something necessarily financially. Maybe not something necessarily that's going to affect my relationship with other people. That'd be a part of the first one. But something that is like specifically built to me. What's going to make me a better person? And the third one is going out and getting money. Money and finance and the freedom then that follows through that. I want that freedom. That's one of my priorities, is to set myself up financially so that way I have the freedom to just go and do whatever I want. Maybe not go out and buy, super sports cars and hyper cars and $1 million homes, but be able to live comfortably, travel around when I want to travel around, spend time with the family when I, grow and have my own family, spend time with the family I currently have, and spend time with the people that I love and care about, friends, etc. And that having that money is going to allow me to do that. But that's the third priority that I have, because spending time with the people I care about and bettering myself is going to come first. You have to determine what your priorities are. Do you want to spend more time with your loved ones? Do you want to work more? Maybe you spend a lot of time with your loved ones and you find yourself like, well, I don't have a lot of money. Maybe I want to better my financial situation. Maybe I want to work more and get more money. Maybe I want to build a side business. I was building on the theme of Financial Fridays. Maybe I want to invest more. Maybe I want to stop spending money on stupid shit that I don't need. Hashtag stop spending money on stupid shit you don't need. Okay, but there's ways of doing things, and there's a priority list that you have to build. It's like that goals. What is most important to you, all the way down to what is the least important to you. That's what your priorities are. The important part of finding your priorities is what really speaks to you, what really gets into your heart, and what is the thing that means the most to you in this world. That is the thing you need to prioritize. In relationships, you hear it in all those rom-com movies. You need to find what your priorities are. They have to understand there's somebody telling the other person that they're prioritizing all the wrong things, and they should be prioritizing the thing in front of them, the thing that's really going to affect their life, and the thing that's most important to them. That's what you guys should be prioritizing, and that's what you should be focusing on, is the thing that's most important to you. Today it's like, okay, I sit down and watch YouTube. Yeah, it's maybe something I want to do, or do I go and create a video and make content? I should go create a video and make content. Even if you're feeling kind of lazy or something, that's my number one priority, because it's going to progress me not only financially, It's going to help other people. It's going to help me be a better person. It's going to help me learn more. It's going to go and put more out into the world. And overall, it's going to do more for me than just sitting there watching funny videos on YouTube about cats smacking a keyboard. Okay, so that's why I had that priority. If I had a whole bunch of friends who were like, oh, hey, we're going to go do this today. Would you like to come? And then tonight my options are I stay in and watch You on Netflix. Great show, by the way. We're almost through the first season. I've been working through it. But if we stay and watch You on Netflix, or I could go out with my friends, I'm probably going to choose to go out with my friends. I might not spend money when I go and hang out with them. You don't always have to go spend money when you hang out with people. But I might go hang out with them instead of doing the other thing, because that is my first priority, is spending time with them. Even though I have to get caught up on I have to go and prioritize what's most important to me. And ever since I did that, it made my decision-making process, it made my life so much easier and frankly, so much better. Having that kind of priority, finding that priority for you, it's like, okay, do I watch this YouTube video maybe on something educational and better myself, or to go out and spend time with the people that I love? Well, I've been doing this all day today. Let me go out and use that first priority and spend time with the people I love, or go see the people I don't see too often. People who really mean a lot to me. That's priority number one. And after you discover that, that's what's really going to affect you and help you in life. That's one of the options that's one of the things that's going to really help you and affect you in life. It helps you build your mindset. It helps you adjust with your environment. You spend more time with people who are going to help you, and then therefore your environment has more people that are going to help you. Wow, look at that. But having things like that, and then it helps you build your focus. When you're finding your priorities, you have to really nail down what's important to you. Write it down, make a list, get some old school pen and paper out. I got a pad for you. There you go. I have a pad and get a pen. I have a drawer full of them. Get out and get something and really write it down. What is most important to you? Okay, what is the second thing that's most important to you? If you can't be like, well, I don't know if this would be second or third, just write it down and then you can organize it. And then when you sit there and really look at it, then it all makes sense to you. Once you sit there and start putting it together, you're like, this is what's most important to me. This is what I want to accomplish. This is the time I want to spend. This is how I want to do things. And when you have those priorities nailed out, then that's what you could focus on. People are watching the Gary Vee video and he's talking about focus. I'm the least focused person you could think of. Yeah, it's because he does a whole bunch of stuff. That's okay, but he's focused on the things that he wants to do. He's focused on his happiness. That's his focus, is on his happiness. The things that make him happy, he's doing. You think he wants to go, deliver, packages? No. He doesn't want to go deliver packages because that doesn't make him happy. If that's what makes you happy, great, go deliver packages. That's awesome. But that's something he wants to do. He'd rather be out of garage sales buying things. You think Will Smith right now would rather be painting things, or you think he'd rather be out making movies? Well, even though I'm sure he'd be a wonderful painter, he wants to go out and make movies. He wants to go out and act. He wants to go out and motivate people. You have to know your priorities. Once you have your priorities set, you can use that focus on those priorities, and really build yourself up. Once I had my priorities straight with my money, I was like, okay, here's how I'm going to build my money. My priority right now is learn about investing and learn how to make my money situation better, my financial situation better. Once I had that priority, I was able to focus on it. I started watching YouTube videos that affected it. I started talking to people that affected it. I started, conversing with my friends, and I built that network, and I built myself through those priorities. But I knew that I wanted to do it because I knew it was something that was important to me, and I knew there was something that I wanted to do. Once I found that priority, I was then able to act on it. Which brings us to our last and final point, how to act on your priorities. Acting on your priorities is like acting on any other goal that you have, acting on any other focus that you have, acting on anything. You have to go out there and just do it. You can't procrastinate. You can't, put it off till tomorrow. You have to just do it. It's like the old Shia LaBeouf meme. Just do it. You have to do it. You just have to go out there and do it and put the hard work in and work towards those priorities. I know it could be tough prioritizing certain things over others. I know it could be tough finding, it's time to hang out with your family when you're working, and it's just like, oh, it's easier said than done. I understand that, but you have to put in the effort to make those priorities, your priority. You're calling it a priority. You are labeling it as your top priority. You need to do something to do it. You just can't slap a name on it and kind of hope for the best. You need to put in the work to get to that. You need to put in the work to make that priority something. If it's just written on a list and you ain't doing anything to improve yourself, you ain't doing anything to make it happen, then you're not helping your life. You just wrote something down on a list. Okay? But once you have that priority, you have to act towards it. You have to get up every day and make that a priority. You have to make that something you want to do. You have to make that a goal. I've been spending a lot of time with my family this week. My priorities are my family. I want to spend more time with them. Today, I'm doing that. I have a goal to do that. Even though I'm going to be busy at work, even though I'm going to do this, maybe I'll leave 30 minutes early. Maybe after work we'll do this. Maybe instead of doing this normal routine, I'll go hang out with my kids, and we could do this instead. Even though they're doing homework, maybe I could sit down and talk them through it and talk about school. You find a way to do it. Get creative. Do something. But you have to put in the effort to make that priority happen. You have to get the effort. You have to get the effort to make that priority something. Your priorities are extremely important because that's how it's going to guide your life, and that's how you're going to find your focus, and you need to work towards it. If you're not working towards building your side business when you want to build your side business, then you're not doing yourself any favors. If you're not working towards helping out your family when your priority is to help out your family, you're not doing yourself or them for any favors. You have to have the mindset of this is a priority, this is what I'm doing. Sometimes you have to say, fuck everything else. I'm not doing this today. I got to do this. Oh, but can this wait 2 days? Yeah, this can. That's not my main priority. My main priority is going out and playing ball with my kids because, I only have 2 hours before it gets dark, and then I'm not going to play with them until next weekend. You have to sit there and make it a priority. Well, can this be done in the next 3 hours? Good. Okay, I'm going to go have dinner with my family. Can this get done later tonight when I'm bullshitting around and doing nothing? Good. Well, I'm going to go spend time with the people that I love and care about. Can this video get done later today? No, it couldn't, so I did it right the fuck now. That's why it's a priority. I couldn't sit there and wait till tomorrow. Procrastination is the worst enemy for me. You just gotta break through it, get up. I watched my YouTube video and I sat there and said, okay, after this one, I'm getting up. And then it was real easy to sit there and click on another one and keep watching, but I was like, no, this is a priority. This is something I have to do. So I acted on it. So make sure you guys act on your priorities, and you'll get your goals done a lot quicker. Losing weight was a big priority for me, and I prioritized it. I prioritized my priority, and I made it something I had to do. Do I want to have that cookie that I could have any other day of the year for the rest of my life? Or should I have the salad and lose weight, and then when I'm doing good, maybe treat myself to a cookie every now and then? Let me have the salad. That's my priority. Fuck that cookie. Okay? That's kind of what I'm going for, is you have to work towards your goals in order to make your priorities happen. So that's it. That's gonna be it for today's Financial Friday. I hope you guys liked the video. What is something you guys want to prioritize and make your goal? What is something you want to go out and do today, get done today, or maybe something you want to do next week or next month or whatever, but what is something you are going to work to right now, get up after this video, or maybe after a couple more of my videos. It'll be nice, check the playlist. But after watching my videos, you're going to go out and work towards. What is your priority right now? And as always, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps with the channel, and I really appreciate it personally. Every time you click the subscribe button, you make me happy. But yeah, so thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.